go, it's done. It's all I'm talking in third person. Right, get an AliExpress turbo. Right, so, to start here, basically AliExpress turbo, bang, it's apparently blown up. I sold it, give it to a lad, I think he had it about 5 months. And then he texts me going, I've drove a mile down the road, it's blown up in 5 months. So I took it back and I gave him a full refund. So everyone, I've seen a few comments saying, can't wait for this to blow up, it's blown up. So AliExpress turbo, see ya, that's done. So the car dynoed at 498.6 horsepower and that was at 1.95 bar. Now I've seen AMC run these at 2.1 bar and a Golf R, you're able to see right here now, just pulled 554 horsepower on the same turbo, so which is amazing results off this turbo, super strong. My car, obviously it's front wheel drive and we didn't want to push it too far, it's front wheel drive, it can't put the power down, what's the point when it's chasing figures, you know, well over 530 horsepower, it's unusable. So Ben at Devil Developments advised us that the air conditioning condenser is absolutely smashed to smithereens and intake temperatures were high at 38 degrees. So we've got a brand new one. We're going to go to Awesome GTi, get this fitted, get the aircon regassed and re-dynoed, so stay tuned for the final figures. Sick, mate.
Turbo.
Yeah, man.
Take coolant line off. We'll do that last because I don't want to get burnt by red hot coolant.
Yeah.
Dan runs late, so we've not had time.
That's it, yeah. 30 minutes late here, so we're off schedule here. So what we're saying, man, what do you reckon the difference between these turbos is?
Yeah, so if you look inside this one,
yeah,
it's just got a normal size compressor wheel in here.
Yeah.
It's just smooth, obviously air comes in, picks it up, it's ball bearing, so it spins for ages.
Yeah.
And then this one, it's got like a clip compressor wheel in it, and if you look inside there's like grooves built into like the blades, so the air gets picked up with it, so it makes it spin for a lot longer.
Yeah.
It might look like there's a bit of play in these turbos, but obviously that's due to having no oil pressure. Once oil pressure builds up, it swells bearing up, and then that's it.
They look about the same size, them two.
Yeah, so
bang them next to each other.
They're perfectly identical inside.
Yeah.
They always are. They just
just hybrid IS38, isn't it?
yeah. So they just mess about it inside. Yeah. So only thing that's slightly different is this bit here is a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Than this one. It's not on this one, but this is because this will be factory size housing.
Yeah.
I don't know what they've done with that one. It's from China, innit? So I'm not sure how they grip it or port it or what.
We basically dynoed this at 460 and this one is an FL530, so should easily make 530 horsepower. I have actually seen some make nearly 560 with meth, so
on this one, even though my thumb's holding it short,
yeah, we've got play.
I've got wastegate rattle, so it's obviously not fully been closing.
Yeah.
I think it's because there's like a brass bush inside there.
Yeah.
Or something stupid, and they usually weld it up like that. Yeah. Obviously they've welded it up on this one, and that's shut. Absolutely solid.
So the quality from the China turbo to the FASTLINE's well better, isn't it?
It's a lot better, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just how that's built. It's got the thicker, like leading edge for downpipe to bolt onto.
Yeah.
It's a lot bigger. Factory one's like a little mini lip, so it's downpipe's not seated all the best.
Yeah, where it's going to seat a lot better on that. Sick.
But even just daft bits like this, like that's got like a big piece on end of it there for actuator for it to set up. Yeah. And this one done, so obviously now that's going to need all setting up on VCDS. But bolted the actuator on. Yeah. We've done the end stops on VCDS.
Yep.
It should be set to 3.5 volts, and we've set it to 3.5.01 volts, so perfect.
Got it on, man.
It can adjust when it gets hot, it can move a little bit.
Yeah.
Obviously you have to run adaptations on actuator. But yeah, we'll do that when it's done, and then we'll just leave it down to mappers as long as it's nearly 3.5 either way. If they want to adjust it a little bit more.
Yep, sounding it.
Yeah, safe.
Sick, man.
So we'll get this done and then bolt it back on.
Beast. 6 litres of liquid gold.
Fastest oil install ever. It's like ages these engines to go down and all.
Purring like a kitten now, man, innit? Fresh oil, fresh filter, fresh turbo. The Golf Clubsport GTi now has a FASTLINE FL530 turbo bolted to it. If you see my last video, the AliExpress turbo is no more. Literally, the thing blew up. Robert from FASTLINE Turbos got involved. He dropped me a message on Christmas Eve last year after he'd seen my AliExpress turbo video, and he said, yo man, do you want a legit turbo that's made in the UK, not in China? You want to test it out, your car's forged, let's bolt it on, I'll send it you, let's do some testing. So, turbo got sent to us, we took the AliExpress turbo off, and I've had a few issues since putting the turbo on. So I was running an RTS dual friction clutch plate. That itself after 12,000 miles on the AliExpress turbo. We've then upgraded it now to an RTS paddle clutch along with a brand new RTS uprated slave cylinder, and we've gone with this an OEM Sachs dual mass flywheel. I didn't want it rattling. I want this to be as nice a drive as possible, but with as much power as possible. So that's taken some time. We've also put an APR hardpipe kit on it. We've uprated the coil packs to the APR Coil Packs. I know some people don't think these are a good coil pack to use, just use OEM ones, but we've had absolutely no issues at all with them. Massive shout out actually to Awesome GTi, who have provided me a lot of these parts. I'm not sponsored by Awesome GTi, but I work very, very close with them, especially Lisa. She's always sorting me out. If I need a part, she'll literally come and deliver it to my house sometimes. I've needed oil before. We run Miller's 5W40 oil, and I've had it dropped off on a Sunday. So I just want to say thanks so much to those guys at Awesome. But yeah, we've put an APR hardpipe kit on it. We've put RS7 plugs in, and we've put the APR Coil Packs on it. It's just been down to Devil Developments to have its stage 3 tuning by Benjamin Parsons, who is an absolute EA AAA god. He has got the fastest club sport in the UK at 630 something horsepower. So I wanted him to map it, and he has literally turned this car into a beast. So I'm on the way to Awesome GTi. My GoPro battery's dead. I got stuck in traffic. I'm just driving Lisa's SQ2, so I might actually miss it on the dyno, but it has had the air conditioning condenser changed, so hopefully this should give more cooling to the intercooler, reduce intake temps, and hopefully just push it over 500. I'll be buzzing if it is. We'll find out now. Come on, Tabby, give us 500. Saying, guys, so the FASTLINE FL530, obviously with everything else that I've done to this car, I honestly feel like this is the best the car has ever performed. Obviously I put an AliExpress turbo on, absolute garbage, don't waste your money. It was stage 2 with the standard IS38 that the Clubsport comes on, 407 horsepower, tuned by Revo. That was I loved how that spooled up, but this is another league. The power comes on down low, it's not lagging. It's literally changed the car. At 460 horsepower on an AliExpress turbo, it just didn't boost right, and I feel like the guys at FASTLINE have really dialed this turbo in to give you power on tap, top end power. You know, we could push this turbo more. You could push it as far as it'll go, and you'll have 530 plus. There's people running 554 horsepower seen in the Golf R, but it's front wheel drive car, man. You know, if you've got a Golf R build, I would seriously think about getting one of these turbos. It's a very, very good price. I think it's like £1,400. You know, for a genuine hybrid turbo that you can bolt on with other bolt-on mods. You know, the rest of the stage 3 bits that you need, and just to get that power out of a 2-litre engine is nuts, man. And it's there on tap. It's aggressive. It feels like a stage 2, the aggression of where the boost comes in, but obviously another 100 plus horsepower. It puts you in your seat. It's asbo as hell, thanks to the guys at Devil Developments. Unreal bit of kit, man, and I'm made up with the car. It has made the car, man. At 400 it was great, but this, mate, I'll do a pull now and then we're going to finish the video. But yeah, guys, I have tested this turbo within an inch of its life. It's been on multiple dynos, consistent power. Mate, Devil Developments have murdered the mapping game, mate. Like I said, there's still power to be had out of this turbo, and I've spoken to the guys at Awesome GTi, and the actuator pressure could be upped. It's only running 45% actuator pressure. There's loads of power left in this turbo, another 30 plus horsepower all day long. And if you're running meth, you can get 560 plus out of these, which is insane. But for me, in my build, front wheel drive car, I want the car to be fast. I don't want to be fast on the spot. I want the car to dig in and go. You take traction, full traction off, and it is bunny hopping now. It never used to bunny hop. I've got Pirelli PS4S tyres on. I've got H&R anti-roll bars front and rear, so this car does handle amazing. With sports traction, it is an absolute animal. I'll do one last pull now, guys, and I just want to thank you for watching. I want to thank FASTLINE Turbo for sending me the turbo, and I've had issues along the way with the clutch setup. I've spent thousands on this, man, on this car, and you know, yes, the turbo was free, but I've probably spent a good couple of grand on clutch, flywheel. I've put new coil packs, new spark plugs. I've serviced it again. You know, all the upkeep of a stage 3 car. I've put a hard pipe kit on by APR. You know, I've spent a lot of money on this car, and it is an animal. Right? We're going to put sports traction on now. Sports traction. Let's go. Nice one, guys. Stay tuned. We've got an R34 Skyline build on the way. I've been working on it in the background. I've done absolutely no content in months, and I appreciate you guys watching. We've just ticked over 3,000 subscribers, which is sick. To say that I don't upload as much as I'd like to. I'd like to upload once a week. You know, I'm running Kilo Wipers. I'm running a business pretty much single-handedly, and you know, I've got stuff to do, and I love doing this stuff. This is the stuff I really enjoy doing, is putting content out, building cars. It's what I like doing, man. So if you want to subscribe, click the subscribe button, and hopefully, if you're sticking around, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Peace out.